What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I'm here tonight with the review for Games People Play. This is episode number 8, and the episode was titled, what is the episode titled? Hold on, y'all. A Wing and a Prayer. So, you guys, yesterday, if anybody watched my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta video, my mood was down, and if you listen to my voice, I'm kind of congested right now. Your boy had a fever last night, so let me check it real quick to make sure we still good, because that's why the energy was so low yesterday. So without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into this week's video of Games People Play. Cool, it broke. 98.3. Turn your ass off, bitch. Turn the fuck off. Okay, so the episode. It starts out, we see Vanessa, she cleaning the house, and Marcus is like, why are you cleaning the house? She's like, well, shit, because nobody wants to come to the house because the paparazzi, they're sitting right outside. Nobody wants to come here. So, and I'm looking at Marcus and Vanessa's house like, why are there no blinds in that fucking house? Like, that shit just baffles me. Like, you got that big ass house with not one blind in it. So then we see Jackie and Ginger show up, and, Jackie and Ginger, they taking her some food, but they got ulterior motives as well. So what Jackie and Ginger want is for Vanessa to sign over, remember a few weeks ago, they bought the winery. Well, now Jackie and Ginger want to sell the winery. And I'm like, wait a minute. So y'all just invested money in the winery, but now y'all want to sell it for $10 million. And, they were trying to, pressure and push her into signing it. And Vanessa's like, I'm not gonna sign shit without knowing what I'm signing. So I'm gonna have to read this. I'm gonna take some time to read this shit, and then I'll get back to you. And Ginger's like, well, you can just sign right there where the highlighted copies are. She's like, girl, I know what to do, but again, I went to law school. I'm not signing this shit until I know what the fuck I'm signing. So kudos to Vanessa for that one. Like, don't sign no shit that you don't know what the fuck you signing, because they can be, screwing you over completely. So then, weirdly enough, in the episode, we see Marcus. He's out. He's getting physical therapy done. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why the fuck do we have a Laura Govan on here from former basketball wife? I'm like, okay, here we go. So she's a physical therapist. So then Vanessa's on the phone with Bryce. And Bryce is telling Vanessa that, yeah, the contract, it's legit. But the company that, the company that is under, they have no active operations and they have no assets. And she's like, how does that make sense? He says, well, basically what it is, whoever did this, they're using this as a shell company. So basically Ginger and Jackie are playing the shit out of her, because she goes and looks at the website, and whose faces do you see on the website? Jackie and Ginger's faces. So then we see, like I said, Laura Govan. She's out there doing the physical therapy on Marcus, and she rubbing his leg, and then she go up high on his thigh to where his dick is. I'm like, oh shit, Laura Govan ain't doing nothing but playing herself. Like, that's all she's doing is playing herself. And then she starts hitting on him, talking about, she's talking about the Kalinda Walters thing and how she likes that. I'm like, oh god, she literally is playing herself. Like, what the fuck? Ew. Ow, shit, that hurt. Oh, fuck. All right, guys. So then we see Kareem. So Kareem comes over to the house. And, he's talking to Marcus. And he's telling Marcus that the coach said that, take some time off. Get yourself together. And then, you come back and everything will be good. So then, Marcus tells Kareem that the cops believe that Kalinda was pregnant. And Kareem was like, wait a minute, they think she's pregnant. Like, she didn't take that money that I gave to her from you to get that done. So Marcus paid off Kalinda to get an abortion. So everything's starting to make a lot of sense. When it comes down to Kareem and Kalinda, I don't believe Kareem ever gave Kalinda the money to get an abortion. I really do 100% believe that it was Kareem that killed Kalinda. I mean, that's just my thoughts. But oh shit, I'm bleeding. I had to pick at that shit till I bled. Fuck. But yeah, I literally believe that it is Marcus, not Marcus, but Kareem that did that. And then Vanessa comes out there and, she's talking to Kareem. Kareem like, up, deuces, gots to go, gots to go, gots to go. But before he left, he told Marcus that, whatever you want me to say, I got your back. It's me and you, whatever. Like, really? Really, really, really. So we see, Marcus is in a hot tub and he gets a text message on his phone, and it's a text message with someone that is holding Layla ransom, and they want Marcus to pay them. And he shows it to Vanessa, and Vanessa's like, fuck that. You not finna give them no ransom for your little hoe. Like, fuck that. He was like, Vanessa, she's a human. She was like, fuck that. What you gonna do, go to the police? He's like, no, I'm not gonna go to the police. What the fuck will you do, Marcus? Like, someone wants to ransom a girl you fucked. Like, what you gonna do? And they talking about if he don't do it, that her dead body would be in their backyard. Well, you wouldn't really be able to do that. I don't think you would be able to get away with that one, because the paparazzi are surrounding their house. So I don't know how you're gonna throw a dead body into a yard that's full of paparazzi unless you're gonna airdrop it. Oh God. That would be the only thing that I can think of. But, it is what it is. All right, so then we see Marcus. He shows Kareem the text, and he asks, like, who the fuck else did you tell about this? Like, about me and Layla. He's like, oh, nobody. And he was like, shit, I told Jamal. And Mark's like, you told fucking Jamal. He's like, okay, that's it. I gotta take this nigga out. I'm tired of this nigga. And then he go look for his gun. He's like, wait a minute, where the fuck is my gun? Like, my gun is gone. And I think Marcus is going a little bit overboard with wanting to kill him. Like, it ain't that deep. Like, beat the nigga ass and let him know to stop fucking with you. But to kill the nigga, it ain't that deep. Really ain't. All right, so next we see MJ and Nia. So they got their big board, about Kalinda Walters, Kalinda, Roxanne, and whoever else was on that fucking board. So they're just going over, they're trying to figure things out. Also, Nia's trying to call Layla, but when she's calling Layla, it's going to voicemail, and the reason why it's going to voicemail is because Layla has been kidnapped, which we saw that last week. So Nia tells MJ that she found out some information from Terrence. She's like, it wasn't nothing like that. What the information that she found out is that the time of death for Kalinda is also the same time that Vanessa got beat up in the hotel room by Jamal. So, but if you guys remember, Vanessa never went to the police, so it won't really help her. Oh, that's fucked up. That is fucked up though. Okay, so then Nia gets a phone call from Terrence, and Terrence is telling her, so I found out some more information. So, Loomis, excuse me, y'all. Loomis, he did an interview. He questioned Roxanne. So Terrence went to Roxanne's place. When he got to Roxanne's place has been completely, cleaned empty. She's not there. So the bitch has gotten away. So if you're innocent, why would you run? Something is up with Roxanne and something is up with Kareem. I don't know what it is with those two, but there's something up with both of those two. Okay, so then once again, Nia tries to call Layla. And again, like I said, somebody got her. So then so then we see a scene where MJ, he calls Nia and he's telling her, like, hey, somebody within the King house, the King family, a friend of the Kings, someone that works closely with them is, basically setting them up, putting all the information out there, putting, story about Kalinda Walters out there, putting when they went to get, questioned at the police station. And she's like, well, do you think it's Terrence? I mean, not Terrence, but do you think it's Kareem? And MJ's like, fuck yeah, because he's thirsty as fuck, which is true. He is thirsty. And, you can't put nothing, past him at this point. So then Nia gets a text message from Vanessa, and it's saying, she said, are you busy? And Nia's like, yeah, but then, Vanessa says, I need your help. So then we see Nia. She goes and picks up Vanessa, And then Vanessa shows her the video that was sent to Marcus of Layla, gagged and tied up. And then Nia says we need to go to the cops, and Vanessa's like, no. What we need to do is go to this drop point, get there, call Terrence, have him meet us there, so that way when this bitch goes and get the money, he can arrest her, and then you can have your big ass story for the hoes of LA. Because Vanessa is thinking that it's Layla who's behind this, and it's actually not Layla, which we're gonna get to that in a few minutes about who it is that's behind this bullshit. So all right, so then Nia's like, well, what happens if we get here and things don't go the way that you planned? We need a plan B. Vanessa's like, oh shit, bitch, I got a plan B. This gun. She's like, wait, bitch, whoa, 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 where'd the gun come from? She's like, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Vanessa's like, bitch, just drive the car. I would have been like, bitch, don't point the gun at me. Like, do you have the safety on that motherfucker? Like, safety. I don't want a bullet in my head. In my eye. I don't want a bullet nowhere. I don't want to be like Virginia with a patch over my eye. No. So then Nia gets a phone call, and Vanessa takes the phone, and she thinks it's Terrence. But then Nia, answers the phone, and she's talking on the phone, and then she tells Vanessa, like, bitch, we finna make a pit stop. She's like, why? Why are we making a pit stop? So when they make the pit stop, they picked up Layla. So we're about to get into Layla's story from this week, because Layla's story was actually really interesting this week. But we're about to get into. All right, so with Layla, we saw Layla. She was in the backseat of the car. She was still screaming for them to let her out, and she kicked she kicked something out of the trunk, and it was and you could see, and then she looked up, and lo and behold, it was fucking Jamal. I said, no, the fuck is not Jamal. So Jamal has a big plan for Layla, and the plan is he wants to hold her for ransom for money from Marcus King. And I'm like, why do you think Marcus King would pay any money for Layla? Like, really, why? She's not his wife. She's not his girlfriend. She ain't pregnant with his baby. She don't have his baby. So she's just a run-of-the-mill jump off. Why would Marcus pay for her? Like, why? So stupid. Like, Jamal is a bit of bitch that needs to get a job. Okay, so then Jamal starts texting him, he texts Marcus the photos of her gagged and telling him what he wants and where he needs to meet him at. And, he's getting mad because Marcus hasn't responded to him at all. And Layla says, well, maybe he needs to go bigger and better. And then, so what it is with Jamal is still mad about the fact that Marcus did not throw that game that he wanted Kareem them to throw in college. And I'm like, how long ago was that? That was 2013. Like, we in 2019. Get over this shit. Like, get over that shit for real. Like, what the fuck? Jamal is a loser who needs to get a job. So then Layla's like, well, you know what? Maybe I can help you. Maybe you should do it this way, do it that way. So then they sent another text. And when they sent the other text, Vanessa saw the phone. And that's how she ended up with Nia, because she saw it. So then, they get it. So Jamal gets a text from Vanessa, and Vanessa saying she's bringing the money. So then we see a weird scene where, I guess this was a drop-off point, where Layla was chained to a fence. And, she was telling Jamal, like, loosen them up because they're a little tight. Now I can see it if it was, like, rope knots, but these were chains. So when Jamal turns around, Layla has dipped the fuck out and took off running. I'm like, wait a minute. She just had chains on her. So how the hell did she take off running like that? Like, that shit confused the fuck out of me. How the hell did she, and it was a combination lock, so how the fuck did she get that shit off of her? Like, somebody explain that shit to me. Like, I don't understand that. How the hell did she get that shit off? So then we see Layla running down the street in slow motion. Help me. Help me. Please. It's almost like a scene in a scary movie, you know, when the white girls be running, no, no, and then they trip and fall over nothing. That'd be the funniest shit when they trip and fall over absolutely nothing in the fucking world. Like, what the fuck did you trip over? That shit be funny to me. So, Layla runs into an alley, and I'm like, of all the places, why would you... Excuse me. Of all the places, why would you run into an alley? That's stupid as fuck. An alley? An alley. Why not run into a busy place where there are a lot of people? So that way he can't really do anything to you. But okay, if you say so. So the guy that works at the place that she ran in the alley, he see her, he like, oh shit. Because she's just still running in slow motion. Slow motion. Help me, please. Like, really? So then the motherfucker, he goes into the building, he goes in the door, closes. She's like, help me. He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. I'm like, that's not really believable, but okay, if you say so. So eventually he does open the door, he let her in, and then, you know, Jamal is coming up there. He's like, open this motherfucking door. Like, open the fucking door. Open it. And he's like, when is it going to be my turn when you get a fucking job? How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? So, you guys, that was this week's episode of Games People Play. Like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later. So, I am adding a brand new show to the review slot. So, I'm doing Pose, which is coming up right after this. So, stick around and you will see Pose review. And my nose is starting to run. Fuck.